which is a cool name, and apparently his kids have variations of that name as well. So that's a great story for him to tell. But what they was using AI to create more knowledge of. So we'll let him step up here and tell more.
Thank you, Rhonda. Okay, hey, I'm Rodeo. It's a pleasure to be here. Just a show of hands, I'm curious to know, who is a founder? Raise your hand. Okay, so let's call it a founder in a company of 1. Keep your hand up. Who is in a company of like 2 to 10? So 10, okay. What about 10 to 100? Anyone in a larger company, 10 to 100, okay. What about 100 to 1,000? Is anyone working for a larger company? Okay, so we're all early stage. All right, well, it's great to meet you. I'm Rodeo. Our company is StoryTell. StoryTell is enterprise AI for unstructured data. That's anybody who's working with really large, typically incompatible data sets. Let's call it like data lakes. Maybe we also call it data swamps. But it's data that doesn't live in a database. And let's actually roll the video because we'll talk a little bit about the problem before we talk about the solution. So, StoryTell.ai, what if your data could whisper to you? And what I mean when I say that is, the majority of data inside the enterprise is unstructured data. It's 80% of all data. It doesn't live in a database. Across every department, across engineering and customer success, and marketing and IT, it's a lot of unstructured data. What if that data could be a strategic asset? StoryTell is a platform that allows for querying of data sets. And what I'm doing here is I'm an analyst, and I'm querying a 2024 sales report. Now that might be a PowerPoint document, and I want to know, based on our company's burn rate, and maybe that's a CSV, is our company going to be profitable? So StoryTell allows me to query these relative data sets. I couldn't usually query a PowerPoint in a CSV. StoryTell, when you load CSVs in, we crawl the CSV and turn it into LLM-friendly chunks effectively. Here's another example. So I'm in customer support, and I've got some NPS data, and then I'm also trying to understand, based on maybe some customer feedback and some user research data, again, incompatible formats. Each one of these blue boxes is a collection that might have N documents in it. It might have 100 or 1,000 documents in it. We are able to query large data sets because we have an LLM router that allows us to have unlimited context windows. So we don't get stuck with like 100 or 200,000 token context windows. I can also, as a user, go deeper. I can say I want to go deeper into the answer. I can reach more deeply into the large language model to get a more in-depth answer. So earlier in the day, we were talking about the importance of good UI UX. We really focus on this for users. We let them get back to the source data so they can trust the answers. We make it so that it's really easy to start to query and work with large sets of unstructured data. That's the LLM router. You can override the LLM router.